Hello babes, so welcome back to another what I eat in a day. I did go out already to Starbucks. I do start my days with my pumpkin spice because oh my god, I love pumpkin spice. I will say that I do bring my own oat milk, but I noticed that even if you add the milk, you don't pay extra for it. So I bring my own milk inside of here. I have pretty much like this much milk, so I don't add that much oat inside of here. And this is gonna run you about 200 calories. So yeah, we're starting off the day with my pumpkin spice. We're back with another what I eat in a day. I'm so excited, you guys. A little quick update on my weight loss journey. Last time I told you guys I lost 4 pounds. I'm about 6 pounds down now. I'm super excited. A little reminder is that every time you get on the scale, I get on it pretty much on a daily. One thing I wanted to mention that I'm always telling you guys, and it's just human for me to always sometimes kind of forget these things too, is every time you get on the scale, you're not always gonna see this like drop. Why isn't it lower today? And I'm like, Steph, you just started the week. You know what I'm saying? It's not realistic. One thing I do know, you guys, is even if that number is not exactly what you want to see today, or it wasn't what you wanted to see yesterday, I know this for a fact. If you put in the work and you are on a deficit and you get your ass to the gym or you take your walks, whatever your activity level is, it's going to happen. Whether that scale says the number it should or not, we don't know what's going on with our bodies every minute of the freaking day. A lot of shit that goes on that we don't know, right? But there is gonna be that day where you get on the scale, whether it's the beginning of the week, middle of the week, end of the week, whatever. If you're doing what you're supposed to do, you're going to see that scale pop up and you're gonna be like, oh, there it is. That happens to me every single week if I follow my shit. If I'm on my shit, I see that. Someone said, can you please mention the timestamps when you eat? The reason why I don't is because I'm gonna be honest with you, that's not important in your deficit. If you're eating 1500 calories, it doesn't matter if you finish that at 11 p.m. at night or if you finish it at 12 a.m. So I don't like to put that usually because then people are like, oh, does it matter? I don't want you guys to be worrying about 5 million things on a deficit because it's already enough of a challenge to be on a deficit. Right now, for example, it's 11:16. Typically, I would have already had breakfast by now. I'm going to be making these waffles. The vanilla last time I feel like was a little bit too sweet and we're already kind of doing like sweet and salty. So these are the original Belgian waffles from BC. One waffle is $2.20, so this takes up like kind of a bulk of your meal. 1 egg scrambled, and I'm going to be doing some Black Forest ham. And I eat about 1500 calories, you guys, for those who are wondering. I am 5'1". What else do you guys ask me? I don't count my macros. You definitely can. I just don't do that. Like, this is literally what like a vlogger gets excited about. So I got this tripod. I've been doing this for how many what I eat in days have I done, you guys? And I've never thought about this. I got this tripod to go right here so that you guys can see me cooking. Like, you better watch yourself, girl. I got this for you. I didn't get this for me. I got this, okay, it does make me happy, but I got this for you, okay? So that you can have front row seats. Y'all like that view? You see that right there? That is VIP view right there, okay? Y'all better thank me for that. So I have my egg. I'm just gonna scramble it, and I'm also gonna add a little bit of salt inside of here. Spray a little bit. Drop this in. Wow, I am so happy for you guys that you guys get this view. Trick is to have it on low. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna wait until these guys are golden brown and I'll show you guys what it looks like. This is kind of like a bacon little cheat hack for someone who is on a deficit. To some people, the sweet maple syrup with like egg, it might sound kind of weird, but oh my god. I saw someone do it once and I had the same kind of impression. But a really good hack, you guys, is to have a little like sauce dish, because if you don't, you're actually using a lot more syrup and those are just so many like extra calories, you know what I mean? This guy over here is powdered sugar, but it's 0 calories. It's called Swerve. It's really sweet. So I don't want to put like too much. Super quick and easy to make. Like if you're in a rush, I feel like you can still like accomplish this meal. Oh wow. Just as I thought, very like layered. Oh my god, so good. I'm team waffle. I'm team eating. I'm team eat all day. you guys are new to this channel, you stop by this video, just know that if you're new, I have a bunch of these what I eat a days, so make sure you guys go back and watch a bunch of mine. I have a bunch of like new recent ones, but then all the ones from like a long time ago when I lost a lot of weight. I lost about like 45 pounds. There's so many of those, you guys, so go check those out too. These videos are just, in my opinion, very helpful. You guys have told me they're extremely helpful to your journey. So yeah, if you're brand new, welcome to the channel. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you guys do if you're interested in seeing more of my content, and also click the bell so hopefully you guys get notified. And if you guys want to check out my IG pages, I've left them down below in the description. Making a little like pot roast later on in the crock pot. I want to show you guys why it's not really a crock pot, it's a rice cooker. So I'm just pre-peeling because I want to do like all my prepping. Once we're done, you guys, I like to put them in my pot of water, but this is gonna get any of that excess starch on it and also any like dirt that's still on here. I know a lot of people don't enjoy chopping, but I'm one of those people that actually do enjoy chopping. I don't know what it is. I feel like it's very therapeutic because you have to be focused when you're chopping, you know what I mean, or peeling something. You're like focused on that thing, so you're not thinking about anything else. So I don't know, I just feel like it's really calming, and I think people like kind of focus on like the things that take too long because we're so used to like everything being so freaking fast, you know? I'm gonna cut off these stems. I was peeling like this with the potatoes, and then I started peeling forward, and it's almost like when you're peeling with a knife, it's just a lot easier, you guys. This is a blade roast, which is kind of like a chuck roast. Basically tenderloin, chuck roast. This one said blade roast, it said it was similar. You guys will notice this one is a little bit fatty, so there's probably gonna be a lot of juices. I can go and pick some of the fat out just to like remove some of the calories. But again, something like this is going to be approximate. You just have to look up like how much a blade roast is, let's say per ounce or whatever it is that you're eating. So I've just kind of divided them, and we're going to start the broth so that this can really be sitting inside all of those flavors. This is so good if like, let's say you guys are getting ready for work and you're like, my dinner's already prepped inside of my crock pot. I just have to press go. It could be cooking while I'm away or while you're like heading out for some errands. We're going to be adding some tomato paste. That's what I'm putting in here. It's going to make our sauce thick, but at the same time like not too thick. It's also going to add some acidity, some sweetness in here because it is overall like a very savory kind of meal. I do have some extra packets of this beef concentrate that I have from HelloFresh. I love these little packets that they give you. So I am putting these guys in here just to use them up. I didn't use up all of them in the meal. Some extra beef broth. This one is just so low in calorie, and again, you're just getting some color and some flavor. Some oregano that we're going to be adding inside of here. Some black pepper in here. Salt, of course. You're going to need a good amount because you're not really getting, you know, you need to flavor up that meat. Oil. Some of this brown pouch. This is my favorite brown gravy, like my absolute favorite, but I would say maybe like half a packet of this. Some paprika, again, some beautiful added color into here, in which HelloFresh taught me this. The Worcestershire sauce, we don't want to put like too much, but I would say because we're doing a big roast, it can handle about maybe like two teaspoons, I guess I would say. Chopped onion, I would say about 2 small onions, and then we have 2 massive tablespoons of garlic, because girl, it's me. So all these onions are gonna get so nice and soft, and they're just gonna melt into this sauce. Oh my god, it's gonna be so good. So we're gonna add these carrots in. We are gonna add our thyme on top of our beef once we have it in here. I'm gonna already layer it over top, but you can also just wait until dinner time to do that. Put your beef inside there. But this is going to be so freaking fire. I am so excited. So this is why we want this to sit for as long as possible. I'm gonna close this up. You can put it inside the fridge. You can leave it off to the side. I'm gonna put our thyme over top, click the button, and do our mashed potatoes. For lunch, we're going to be cooking with HelloFresh. You guys already know I love them so much. If you guys have never heard of HelloFresh, which I'm sure you have by now, but if you haven't, they literally deliver meals right to your door with ripe ingredients, just picked produce. Everything is super fresh, you guys. All of your meals are right inside the box. Everything is super organized too, and everything is inside of your bag already pre-portioned, pre-labeled, and it's just ready for you to cook. It's super quick and easy. Comes with your recipe cards that only have 6 steps that you have to follow, so it's super easy, you guys. You don't want to be coming home and then having to go to the grocery store, pre-planning and thinking of all these things. You can change where you want it to get delivered. You can change the plan that you're under. They have so many plans for every single person. All my fall lovers, I know that we kind of want those more cozy meals now. They have so many fall flavors in their menus. They're gonna have them week by week. They're gonna change up so many different recipes so you guys never get bored. And everything is literally all fresh and ripe. Just pick produce. I feel like right now is like the perfect time to try them if you never have, because we tend to get a little bit more lazy in the fall and winter. Let's just be real, like you want to spend more time like cozied up and just relaxing and just like staying in. Weekdays, I feel like it's sometimes hard to like plan, thinking about like what am I gonna eat, looking for inspo. HelloFresh, like every single week there's always a new meal. Teaches me something new, gets me out of my comfort zone. For us, for example, we are on a weight loss journey, and some people think you can't be using a service like this while you're on this. I have been using them for years. You can 1000% reach your fitness goals by using HelloFresh. They have veggie plans, pescatarian plans, fit and wholesome. So if you guys have different like dietary needs, they can definitely fit everything that you need. With HelloFresh, you're not going to sacrifice flavor. These are extremely delicious meals. So they also have Hello Custom, where you guys can customize your meal. You can upgrade your proteins. You can switch out and swap your proteins. You can add sides. HelloFresh is also the first carbon neutral meal kit company, and almost all of their packaging is also recyclable. HelloFresh cuts down your food waste by 25%. Everything that you have inside your bag, you are going to be using up. If this kind of gets you guys excited to try them out, make sure you guys go to HelloFresh.com, use code StephMacedo16 for 16 free meals across 7 boxes and 3 free gifts. Our pasta is actually already done off to the side, and we're just gonna let this meat cook a little bit longer. I have never put cinnamon in my pasta, like never, but our crushed tomatoes, and also our little concentrate. Oh my god, I like my pasta saucy. I don't like when it's dry at all, so. Oh my god, I smell that cinnamon, but it's so like soft and slight. You're basically making this like cheesy, milky cream to go on top of the pasta. And HelloFresh always comes up with these simple little like add-ons to a meal. Like look how easy this is. It's just coming together. We're gonna add in our pasta. You always want to reserve some pasta water. They always suggest that, and now I know why. It just helps to combine everything together. Like, so going to kind of just sit the spinach over top, and I'm just going to top this off. So we're gonna leave this off to the side, and I'm gonna plate it up and show you guys what it looks like in about 5 minutes. How good does this look? Girl, I'm gonna be having 2 scoops. I have so much left over. I can always stretch out my meals so much with them. Kind of like spread that around a little bit. We're gonna sprinkle some fresh parsley. I do like to add a little extra cracked black pepper, because why not, girl? Like, look at this pasta. Timestamp for y'all. I don't have my glasses on. It's 3:03, and this is when I am having lunch. You've got to be kidding me. I'm laughing because every time I'm like, I'm gonna make a bomb pasta sauce. Like, I get this like fancy pasta sauce, and I'm like, this is gonna be so good. And then here comes HelloFresh with a can of crushed tomatoes and some spices, and tells me how to make it. And I'm like, why does this taste way more authentic than me trying like so damn hard? Like, that's why I'm laughing. Take a little bit of it with every bite. It's magical. I can't believe how simple this is and how amazing it tastes. Like, why did I pay to go to a restaurant if I could just make this? So again, if you guys do want to try them out, I definitely recommend them, you guys. I can't recommend them enough, honestly. They're just going to save you so much time, so much money, a lot of stress. Make sure you guys head over to HelloFresh.com. Use code StephMacedo16 for 16 free meals across 7 boxes and 3 free gifts. Thank you so much, HelloFresh, for blessing me with another amazing meal. I have the other meals I'm going to be cooking this week, and I just don't have to think about any of my prepping this week. Like, just like, thank you. Like, oh my god, like, watch yourself. You like HelloFresh? Sometimes when my mommy like chopping something, she give me a little bit, and I want all of it. She likes the fresh produce. So once it was close to dinner, I would say about an hour before, I did put the time over top and I closed the rice cooker. I can't remember how long it took to cook, but I'm gonna guess approximately about an hour. Rice cooker on. Obviously, if you're using a crock pot, you would put it on about, I don't know how long this is going to take because your crock pot is different than obviously my rice cooker, but I'm pre-doing it because there's a lot of meat, which means a lot of weight, more time. And in the meantime, I was boiling my potatoes. If they're coming apart like this, just by you gently like going like this to them, then they are ready. I'm going to be straining most of this water out. I'm going to leave just a little bit left over, and I'm going to add garlic over top, some dried onion, some sprays of olive oil, obviously salt, black pepper, a little splash of oat milk. Then you're going to grab your masher. We're just gonna let this kind of sit here, and basically our mashed potatoes are done. Do you eat the calories you burn on workout days? Or always just eat 1600 calories? Basically what a calorie deficit is you are burning more calories than you are consuming. You're burning more calories within your body, right? You're burning more than you're eating. If that calorie number is at the same amount that you burn, same amount as you consume, you are maintaining, which means you're not losing weight. You're maintaining your weight because you're burning the same amount as you are eating. If you are burning more, so we're up here, then we are eating, which is down here. There's a little bit of, there's a loss there, which means you're gonna lose weight. Now, if you are eating more than you are burning, you're going to gain weight. Burnt 400 calories today. Do I add that onto my day? If you're trying to lose weight, absolutely not. Because that activity is only going to help you in your weight loss journey, right? Because your burning calories are now up here and you're on a deficit, so you're gonna have a loss, right? So you don't wanna be adding those. Like you don't, whether you burn 500, 600, that's only going to help you lose weight, girl. If you're not trying to lose weight, that's a different story, okay? That's a different story. So no, whatever I burn, I'm like, yes, that's gonna get me a step closer. I don't add more food to my plate. I don't add more to my deficit calories, right? If I eat 1500 calories, right? And I burn 500 calories, if I go, oh, now I can eat 2000, 15 plus 500, 2000, right? So if I go eat 2000 now, you know, like I'm not in a deficit anymore. I am on a maintenance now because I just added what I burned. The whole point is to burn more calories than you are consuming so that there is a loss. So that I felt like I really needed to clear up. Thank God someone asked that question because I get asked this question even when I first started. I can't tell you guys how many times, and I feel like obviously I have answered it, but I feel like maybe I need to go more in depth, you know what I mean? You can always add questions and I keep like collecting them. I know you should write a comment because some of you be like, I don't usually comment. Well, don't be shy. Watch yourself. I want to break this up. It's just gonna make this recipe like a lot more juicy, and you're gonna get some meat with every bite. And at this point, I'm able to like take out these like big chunks of fat because I definitely don't want to be eating that. Look how good this looks, you guys. So I've added in the beef all chopped up back in here. I'm actually dropping off some of my sister's. This is a nice consistency, but it will get thicker. So I just put the rest of that gravy packet back in so that we can have more of a thicker gravy. Our mashed potatoes here, I do have some fresh parsley on the side. You kind of want to create this little like cove in the middle because you want the gravy to kind of sit in there. You're gonna grab some of your mixture. You're gonna see that the sauces will just like sit in there. I feel like this is such like a fall meal. Like look at all these colors, you guys. I'm actually gonna be making rice on the side too. That's why I purposely only made like a little bit of mashed potatoes because, oh my God, this moyo on top of the rice is just gonna be, girl, you're not even ready for it. I feel like any other cut of beef would have been too dry. You have to get like a tenderloin or, girl, this over rice. That's it for all the recipes today. Hopefully you guys liked my new little gadget over there. And hope you guys enjoyed this whole entire video. If you guys are not subscribed, make sure you guys do. Click the bell so you guys get notified for all my brand new videos. I've left my IG pages down below. Make sure you guys, again, try out HelloFresh. So convenient. If you guys are like super lazy with cooking, you feel like you're gonna get even more lazy, you don't want to prep, you want to take away all the stress, and you also want to save money, make sure you guys check them out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see all of my beautiful babes in my next video. Watch yourself.